What's up, everybody? This is Cheeseburger Pete here at New York Comic Con. I am standing next to the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Claremont, writer of the X-Men comic books. His resume on X-Men is about as long as the room we are in Artist Alley. Chris, one of my favorite book series that you wrote was the Dark Phoenix Saga. The list goes on. Days of Future Past. The first couple issues of the Jim Lee run of the split books of X-Men. So what have you been up to, and what's going on?
No Coke, Pepsi.
No fries, chips.
Hey, cheeseburger, no Coke. Sorry, couldn't resist. Couldn't resist.
It's a long story.
Only if you haven't watched Saturday Night Live for the last 40 years. Just finished the 50th my contribution to the 50th anniversary X-Men compendium that Marvel's doing, an untold story set in continuity, starting off right after Wolverine's almost marriage to Marigo Yashida and leading up to just before the return of Dark Phoenix in 174, and involving characters who you may recognize from a film that will be released in May of 2014.
Right, the Days of Future Past movie. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Let's see. What of all of the big stories that you've done? I know there's a lot of them. What one of them? Which of them stands out to you most? Like, which one did you have the most fun writing?
Oh, I suppose X-Men 94 through 279.
That's a pretty big run.
It's one story. Life is one story with many different particles to it. The X-Men is one story of the lives of these umpty-bump people, which is subdivided into 2 issues, 3 issues, 1 issue bursts, which is as it should be, I think.
Okay, fair enough. Now, we see that you're doing a book signing at the Titan booth later today. The book is called Murata, the She-Wolf. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Essentially, it's set in the transition from the last 20 years of BC to the first 20 years AD. She is the granddaughter of Julius, otherwise known as Julius Caesar, which is not a good person to be in that era, as Octavian is solidifying his position as Emperor of Rome, and his wife Livia is bumping off all the rivals to succeed him. The last thing they need is a legitimate heir to Julius. So it's a lot of fun. And it's at this point 3 different stories that are sword and sorcery. Brilliant art by John Bolton. And hopefully if this hardcover sells, I can find a way to inspire John to draw the next chapter, which is Murata returns to Rome, and shenanigans ensue.
So I guess you have one extra story. Do you have a full series thought out, or are you just going book by book?
Of what, Murata?
Yeah.
Oh no, I know what her life will be, but also it's a matter of what John and I are interested in as collaborators, what he wants to draw, how we want the elements to parse out, what of course is likely or not likely to sell. All the factors that go into the creation of a good and lastingly memorable comic story, or any story for that matter.
All right. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. Check this guy out. He's a legend. He's awesome. Chris Claremont, thank you very much.